How is it going, everyone? The PlayStation Plus titles for the month of May have been leaked by Deal Labs, and they are on the money all the time. The game should be officially revealed later today, so, I mean, we'll get an official confirmation probably in just a few hours as you guys are watching this video. Gotta say, the month of May, I think, is gonna be one of the more disappointing months for a lot of people. I'm not gonna say it's straight up bad, but I just feel like these are some titles that may not interest everyone. One of the games I think is actually a pretty great inclusion, but we'll get to that in a little bit. As always, we do have 3 games. Do bear in mind, you can still add the April titles to your library, and you should do that before the month is over, or if you need to sign up to PlayStation Plus, you guys get the deal. As far as PlayStation Plus Extra, as always, that will be revealed deeper into the month of May, but we already know that Humanity will be one of those games that will be on PlayStation Plus Extra. Okay, let us talk PlayStation Plus Essential. So, we have Grid Legends, which, you know, this is a game that came out in early 2022, so it's not like this is a super old game, but at the same time, this is a game that came out right around the same time as Gran Turismo 7, and I remember, like, if you were on PlayStation, most people flocked towards Gran Turismo 7, and Grid Legends, I also remember that its price ended up falling fairly quickly. You do have Chivalry 2, online medieval warfare. I think this is a great addition, and we'll get to that in a second. And then you also have Descenders. Now, Descenders isn't that well known of a game, but it's an incredibly well-received game. You know, a cycling title, rather a biking game, and I'm not super into that genre, but like, if you're into it, it might be something worthwhile to check out. So we'll get to that at the end of this video. But first of all, we have Grid Legends. Grid has been a franchise that's been around for a long time, and I was actually a little bit of a fan growing up with it. Legends isn't a game that I checked out. It came out back in February of last year. We literally had the release of Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, and Gran Turismo 7 within, like, I think it was like a 3-week period of each other, and yeah, like, Grid Legends, I'm sorry, for me, it had to kind of go to the wayside. Grid Legends does note it delivers thrilling wheel-to-wheel motorsport action, create dream race events, hop into live races, experience a dramatic virtual production story, and embrace the sensation of spectacular racing. I've seen the game go pretty cheap as far as, you know, when it's on sale, but if you're a fan of racing games, it still might be something worth to check out. Drive legendary cars to their limits, feel the rush of incredible speed, push your nemesis on the track, and defeat your friends again and again, and don't let them ever forget it. Play together with up to 21 friends in the most special and connected grid ever, including cross-platform play, and cause havoc on the track. Make racing memories with a stunning variety of cars, new city locations such as London, exciting event types, and create on-track enemies. Use the race creator to design adrenaline-fueled races to tear up with your friends, with events like Elimination, electrifying boost races, and the return of Drift. Want to race hypercars against huge tracks? Go for it. And you do have a story, virtual production story driven to glory. Looks kind of wacky to me, but I haven't played Grid Legends at this point. So, you know, you can check it out for yourself, as it is going to be a PlayStation Plus title. What I think is a great addition, and I think the best addition in the month of May, is Chivalry 2. This is, of course, the follow-up to Chivalry Medieval Warfare, a game that was a lot more popular than I thought it was going to be when it initially came out. But Chivalry 2 was the sequel, and it's a multiplayer medieval first-person slasher. It's a really, really enjoyable action multiplayer title that's really unique in its own way. It's not like a multiplayer shooter or anything like that, of course, so this idea of an action title being portrayed like this, I think works out pretty well. Obviously, as I've always said, when it comes to PlayStation Plus titles, offering multiplayer-focused games as a PlayStation Plus game, I just think is what goes without saying, one of the better things you can do, given the fact that, hey, it's a game that you ideally want to play with a couple friends. Hopefully your friends have a PlayStation Plus subscription. You need PlayStation Plus to play online, and yeah, all of that comes together, and you're offering a multiplayer title as a PS Plus title, so that's pretty good. Dominate massive 64-player battlefields, catapults tear the earth apart as you lay siege to castles, set fire to villages, and slaughter filthy peasants in the return of team objective maps. A fully featured mountain combat system system makes you feel like you are fighting atop 1,000-pound beast of war, including the ability to trample your foes, land devastating front or rear horse kicks, unhorse your opponent with a lance, and engage in deep melee combat with grounded or mounted opponents. Rise to glory and expand your arsenal with a new subclass system that provides more variety than ever before. 4 base classes expanded to 10 plus subclasses and over 30 unique weapons, each with multiple visual variants. New support items ranging from oil pots to barricades, supply crates, and archer stakes add even more tactical options to the battlefield. Charge to battle alongside your friends with all platform crossplay and claim glory by your blade. So that will be available on Plus Essential, and that's, in my opinion, the best offering. As far as the games, I mean, this is the one that I'm familiar with, so I can definitely appreciate that. But you also have Descenders. Now, Descenders is a game, not too familiar with it, but I did know it was coming out, and also, the game has a really, really strong reception. It's been out on PC for a few years now. The PlayStation version did come out a little bit later, I believe. Yeah, the PlayStation 4 version dropped back in 2020, while the PC version, I think, was a 2019 release. Descenders is extreme downhill free riding for the modern era with procedurally generated worlds, and where mistakes have real consequences will you lead your team to glory and become the next legendary Descender. Procedurally generated worlds take on different jump slopes and hill bombs every time you play. Freestyle bike control every subtle movement of your rider with an in-depth physics system made for slick whips and scrubs rogue bike, each special mutators each time you play, and work out which abilities work best for your riding style. Build your rep. A fully featured online rep system lets you show off your worth and earn new bikes and threads. Fully licensed soundtrack. Become the next Descender as well, and pick a team and become a legend. So the game has a really strong reception, so don't get it twisted for a lot of people. And honestly, just like seeing this game's gameplay, it's probably going to be an experience that a lot of people get into, and if you give it a chance, you might actually really enjoy it. For me, you know, I'm going to flock towards Chivalry 2 in terms of recommendations, but this month, I feel like the issue isn't that these games are bad per se. I don't think there's that one game that people are going to get really excited about, you know, to check out. And I feel like that's the idea of a really good PlayStation Plus Essential month, when you have one game that is going to draw a lot of people in. Even if it's a game that, you know, is a little bit more on the popular side and people may have played, it's gonna, you know, appeal to a lot more people. And then you have like 2 other smaller games that round out the lineup. I just feel like here we have games that would act really good as complementary titles towards a bigger title. Maybe that's a little bit of a slight on Chivalry 2. Maybe you can say that that should be put at a higher level, but that's just my 2 cents. I don't know, maybe you guys disagree with me. It seems like nobody ever agrees on the quality of a PlayStation Plus Essential month, and I might just be completely out to lunch here when I say that this is a mediocre month, but I feel like PlayStation Plus Essential has been rather good for a while now, so this just feels like a little bit of a drop off, but we'll see. 1 month doesn't make or break. And I remember a couple years ago we had like, I think it was like 7 or 8 months of straight just bad months, so like hopefully, you know, this is a little bit of a mid-month, but, you know, it's 1 month. I don't think it's the end of the world. Hopefully Plus Extra is quite good. We know that we're gonna have a day 1 release in Humanity, and yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of the month. I think it's alright. But yeah, your opinion may differ. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.